Anaximander was one of the first philosophers and scientists. He was from Greece, or, more specifically, from Ionia, on the coast of modern Turkey. He had an interest in astronomy, biology. He, for example, in a small way anticipated Darwin's theory of evolution, and in metaphysics. He said that the source of everything was something he called ta eperon, or the boundless. He was probably born around 610 BC, about 140 years before Socrates, and probably died 65 years later, in 545 BC. Anaximander believed that, in the beginning of our world order, a sphere of fire enveloped Earth. But, for reasons that he never explains, that sphere eventually disintegrated into a collection of rings. The sun, moon, and stars reside on the various rings. The figure to the left represents the circular rings as viewed from the side at an angle, hence they appear elliptical. The upper blue ring represents a ring on which stars reside. The middle orange ring represents the ring on which the sun resides. And the lower yellow ring represents the ring on which the moon resides. Earth is the small dot in the center of the sun ring. Like the sphere that once surrounded Earth, the rings are fiery. Mostly, we do not see the fire when we look up because the rings are enclosed by air, similar to how rubber surrounds the substance within a bicycle tire. However, each ring is not entirely enveloped in air. The sun and moon rings each have one hole in their interiors through which is visible fire from inside the airy outer shell of the rings. The star rings, moreover, have countless holes in their interior, through which fire is visible. We have names for the fires seen through those holes. They are the sun, the moon, and the stars. The rings do not all lie in the same plane as Earth's flat surface. They lie aslant, and, for some rings, above that plane. They, moreover, rotate about a shared axis that passes through Earth's center, as the overhead view of the rings to the left shows. Anaximander did not give an explicit account of eclipses, but he did say that solar eclipses occur when the hole in the sun ring is blocked, and that lunar eclipses occur when the hole in the moon ring is blocked. No ancient commentators had much to say on how Anaximander thought that those holes got blocked, but one suggested that such blockages resulted from the turnings of the rings. The largest ring is the ring on which the sun resides. Its outer radius is 28 times Earth's diameter, and its inner radius is 27 times Earth's diameter. Anaximander imagined that the moon ring was a bit smaller. He gives it an outer radius of 19 Earth diameters and an inner radius of 18 Earth diameters. Notice that the outer radius of the sun ring is separated from the outer radius of the moon ring by 9 Earth diameters, and likewise for the inner radii. That pattern of 9 allowed scholars to make an educated guess at the sizes of the largest star ring, values that were not preserved in the ancient literature on Anaximander. They suggested that that ring's outer radius is 10 Earth diameters, which is 9 less than 19, the outer radius of the moon ring, and they suggested that that star ring's inner radius was 9 Earth diameters, which is 9 less than 18, the inner radius of the moon ring. Those numbers fit nicely with a pattern of 9 and 10s often seen in Greek literature. Homer, for instance, says that the Greeks fought for 9 years in the Trojan War, and, in the 10th, beat the Trojans. Or, even more fitting, another Greek poet, Hesiod, said that an anvil dropped from heaven would travel through the air for 9 days and, on the 10th, land. The largest star ring is probably not the only star ring, however. The numerous, differently sized star rings seem to be arranged so as to form a virtual sphere around Earth. In the figure to the left, stars are represented by blue dots on the rings. Earth lies stationary and unsupported at the center of everything. Earth is a circular cylinder, similar to a hockey puck. Earth's depth equals 1/3 of its diameter. At first, Earth's surface, the one on which we would live, was fully blanketed with water. However, the sun dried up some of that water. 3 continents emerged: Libya, Europe, and Asia. The Earth's drying out by the sun had other consequences too. It created the winds and set the celestial rings into motion. And that drying out is not finished. Earth will continue to dry out until no water remains. And for us, that will be the end.